Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News, where we deliver verified updates without the noise. Today's information could mark one of the biggest turning points in your financial journey. If you've been following the Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong for years, this update is not just another speculation. It may be the final countdown. There is growing momentum behind the scenes, and many investors are preparing for a possible confirmation of contract rates as early as the current date in the USA. If you're holding IQD or VND, you'll want to pay close attention. What happens next could reshape your outlook entirely. Across the currency investment space, the chatter is louder than ever. Reports of locked bulk orders, restricted trading activity, and internal bank memos have surfaced over the past few weeks. But now things appear to be accelerating. Multiple sources tied to Tier 1 banks and private investor networks suggest that a contract rate confirmation is expected imminently. This contract rate would offer preferred exchange terms for early or high-volume holders. It's not a general public rate. It's a separate, structured option often reserved for large transactions and vetted participants. The rumor mill is nothing new, but what sets this apart is that for once, financial institutions, not chat rooms, are making the first move. In recent days, mid-size and regional banks have quietly stopped allowing large Iraqi dinar purchases. That's not a random decision. It typically signals internal preparation to safeguard liquidity ahead of a potential shift in valuation. At the same time, high-level clients are being briefed through private calls, and compliance documents are being circulated in anticipation of redemption appointments. These developments don't occur unless something significant is expected. Simulated redemption dry runs, early Know Your Customer, KYC verification, and internal system testing suggest that we're closer to activation than ever before. Now let's break down what a contract rate really means. This is a special rate negotiated between institutions or sovereign entities and typically applies only to qualified individuals. It's used in global financial realignments to incentivize early conversions or balance foreign reserves. If Iraq adopts this phased approach, early redeemers may be able to secure better terms before a general public announcement. For those ready with documentation and verified currency holdings, it's no longer just about having dinar, it's about having your process in order. Vietnam's role in this development shouldn't be overlooked either. The Vietnamese dong is showing synchronized movement with the IQD. With its economic growth, robust trade ties, and reduced national debt, Vietnam has created favorable conditions for a potential currency realignment. Financial analysts at firms like HSBC and Standard Chartered have repeatedly flagged the dong as one of the most undervalued currencies in Asia. If the IQD rate is confirmed first, it's entirely plausible the VND could follow suit, either simultaneously or within days. This has led many investors to prepare for dual currency exchanges, treating both IQD and VND as part of their strategic plans. If you're holding either currency, now is the time to organize. Start by inspecting every note. Make sure your IQD and VND bills are preserved in protective sleeves with visible serial numbers. Collect your documentation, including government-issued IDs and proof of purchase from verified dealers. Contact your bank or exchange center to verify whether they're still accepting foreign currency and whether they're participating in any upcoming redemption phases. Don't assume your institution is involved, you must confirm. As anticipation builds, one thing is clear. Being proactive now may determine whether you gain access to contract rates or get left behind in the shuffle. Misinformation is rampant during moments like these, which is why it's critical to avoid unofficial chat groups and random social media claims. Many of these platforms flood users with fake timelines and unverified leaks. Your best move is to rely on trusted channels like Iraqi Dinar News and other verified financial sources that focus on facts over fantasy. We've seen speculative cycles come and go, but this current alignment of signals, bank restrictions, platform updates, policy movement, is different. Behind the scenes, global institutions are quietly preparing. The The International Monetary Fund has recently updated internal guidance around undervalued currencies, and there are strong indications that private financial discussions have taken place involving Iraq, Vietnam, and even Zimbabwe. Though these sessions remain classified, multiple sources confirm the topics have included digital currency adoption, tier-based exchange models, and sovereign wealth alignment. If this is the beginning of a larger multi-currency reset, then the dinar and dong may just be the first dominoes to fall. The Zimbabwean dollar, or ZDUL, is also regaining attention. After years of inflation and instability, Zimbabwe has launched the ZG8, a gold-backed currency initiative aimed at stabilizing its economy. While not as mainstream as IQD or VND, several analysts now believe ZWL may emerge as a third option for early redemption centers. If IQD contract rates are verified, there's a possibility that speculative interest in the ZWL could surge as well. We've already seen whispers that some redemption centers are preparing for volume-based exchanges across all three currencies. We're also hearing that high-net-worth clients are being walked through redemption rehearsals, complete with classified tier assignments, system login credentials, and asset declaration steps. These are not casual conversations. Private wealth managers are warning their clients that once the window opens, the response must be immediate. Conditional exchange rates may depend on appointment timing, KYC clearance, and transaction size. The implication is clear. Being prepared isn't just about currency. It's about timing and execution. The window for preferred rates may be extremely short, 24 to 48 hours in some cases. If you're not ready when it opens, you may be pushed to a lower tier or miss out entirely. What does preparation look like for regular investors? It starts with authenticity. Double-check every currency note. Gather original purchase receipts and certificates. Identify at least 3 banks or dealers near you who are authorized to handle exotic currencies. Speak with a certified financial advisor to plan what comes after the exchange. And most importantly, contact a tax specialist to understand the implications of sudden liquidity. If you're sitting on gains, those may be subject to capital gains tax or even higher taxes depending on jurisdiction. Do not skip this step. Being compliant from day one protects your long-term financial future. This moment isn't only about cashing out, it's about transforming how you handle wealth. Many people focus so heavily on the exchange itself that they fail to think about life afterward. If you find yourself with unexpected financial freedom, you need a smart, sustainable plan, whether that means trust structures, charitable giving, real estate, or diversified investments. Think now so you're not scrambling later. Liquidity without a plan leads to regret. If the contract rate does get confirmed tomorrow, it could trigger market-wide ripple effects. You might see real-time updates on Forex platforms, sudden pricing changes from currency dealers, and booking windows for redemption centers. Don't wait to get caught up. Keep your notifications turned on. Stay connected to financial dashboards and verified channels. Watch for official notices from institutions like the Central Bank of Iraq or announcements tied to Vietnamese monetary policy. These won't always be broadcast publicly right away. Contract rates are often rolled out first through internal networks, then dealer platforms, and finally to the public. The informed will act. The unprepared will wait. Lastly, don't underestimate the mental side of this. After years of holding on and hoping, many investors freeze at the critical moment. They second-guess. They delay. Preparation isn't just paperwork, it's mindset. Take time today to mentally walk through the process. Decide where you'll go, who you'll call, and how you'll respond. Because when the window opens, hesitation can cost you. You've come this far through patience and commitment. Don't let nerves stop you from completing the journey. So here's the takeaway. If confirmation arrives tomorrow, July 4th could symbolize more than national independence. It could represent financial independence for thousands of dinar and dong holders worldwide. This might not just be a theory anymore. The alignment of signs points toward a carefully orchestrated reset that has been in motion for years. The question is, Are you ready to step into it? We'll be here covering every update as it unfolds. Stick with Iraqi Dinar News for real-time coverage, tips, and strategic guidance. Until then, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay ready. Your moment may be just hours away.